is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
Return. The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Herbert on 1st down now. Throw complete right side to Cooks. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Well, they'll get the yardage, but they hate to see him take that hit.
You're always trying to cool off a big-time guy throwing the ball, but you have to know when to back off, pull up, and not hit him. There's the penalty.
A pass there over the middle to start things out. And he's going to get this down near the 30-yard line. 13 yards on the game's opening play. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Herbert now. He's got it complete to Diggs, right side. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 13 yards as they've got the connection working. His 2nd catch in a row, 1st down. A shotgun snap for Herbert. Escaping the pressure right. Herbert has it knocked free. And it's Washington that scoops it up. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. You think about it, Charles, this is not a quarterback that's used to running the football a lot. And that time he was loose with it, had it knocked free.
He always has to think to himself that there's always going to be traffic around because of what you just said. Not that elusive, not going to get into the open field very often. Remember, he's not Lamar Jackson, not Michael Vick back in the day. Always has to protect the football because there's always going to be people around.
At the 16-yard line.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Wilson. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. James White, the man he was looking for out of the backfield. And it's 3rd down.
And 12 yards to go.
Play action. It's Wilson. Oh, and he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes.
It always helps for a visiting team to come in and set the tone on defense. In fact, when we talked with them prior to the game, they said they wanted this home crowd to feel like they had to hide their valuables when they were in town.
Well, the home crowd quiet now early. See if their offense can take over and get some points on the board. On is the punter, Hecker, as he gets this one away. Edelman set to return. A nice job on the return there, 16 yards. And the Raiders will have a short field to work with as they take over.
6-yard line.
On 1st down, it's Herbert. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete. 6-time Pro Bowler Randy Moss, the intended receiver. And it's 2nd down.
It's 2nd down and 10.
To throw again. Herbert. Throwing middle, but it's incomplete. Brandon Cooks, the receiver he was going after. And it'll bring up 3rd down.
As a defensive back, you have some weapons at your disposal that we don't often talk about. And you can read the receiver's eyes, you can read his hands, and you know that the arrival of the ball is imminent. And that allows you to make a play on it. And oftentimes...
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Jesse Bates. 3rd and long that time. He was trying to make something happen, but a little too risky.
Well, the field tilted on him. And what I mean by that is what you said. 3rd and long. Got to push it downfield to try and pick up the 1st down. Defensive backs live for this situation. And they took advantage of the young man right there.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11.
7-yard line.
From the shotgun, Wilson. Got a man, it's Randy Moss, complete. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. Give him 14 on that one and a 1st down. Less than a minute to go here in a scoreless 1st quarter to this point. From the gun, it's Wilson. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by Kyle Fuller. And his crew will take over at their own 45-yard line. Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at the 45.
And that's a great example of ball skills right there, partner. You and I do a lot of games, and I can't tell you how many guys look to run with the football before they've intercepted it. So that's a nice job of focusing on the task at hand and coming away with the interception.
When we talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot, he had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play.
It's 3rd and 11.
Going to throw on 3rd down with Herbert. Herbert has it knocked free, and it's Washington that scoops it up. And his guys will take over at the 30-yard line. No score after 1 on EA Sports. Following the fumble recovery, it's Wilson. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 12 yards is the pickup, and it's good for a Washington 1st down.
But one of the ways the quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field, and here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
And they go the wrong way here. Knocked back to the 20. They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 20-yard line.
On 2nd and 11 now. Wilson on the right side. It's Hilton with a catch. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 5.
Out of the gun. Here's Wilson. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free, and it brings up 4th down.
In the red zone, precision is the watchword. If the throw's a little too early, too late, maybe off a little bit, there'll be a good chance that any attempt is going to be a contested one, and that one falls incomplete.
So still no touchdowns in the 1st half, but we do have some action on the scoreboard with the field goal. So maybe now the mentality changes in this game because anytime you can get to the red zone, and if you don't come away with 6 points, you feel like it's a disappointment. In a game like this one, being able to kick field goals means you're right there, and then you're just looking for that big break to take you over the top. On 1st down, Justin Herbert. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete. Coverage there by the former 1st-round pick, William Jackson. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25.
Certainly looked like someone was very confident in his ability to fit that one in. I would say he was overconfident because there wasn't a whole lot of separation there. Had that one covered pretty well downfield and knocked it away.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 16 yards, a 1st down.
Look, we came into this one focused on Randy Moss, and now he has our full attention with his first grab of the game.
But he's one of only 2 players to go a whole season averaging over 100 yards receiving and average a touchdown per game as well. That's a pretty impressive stat.
It really is, especially when you consider that every defense he faced was prepared for it and was kicking coverages in his direction.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. On the delay, here's Hunt. And this time he's able to take it down to the 42. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
At the 42-yard line.
Out of the gun, Herbert. He'll get this one underneath to Hunt. And they're going to have another 1st down here as the tackle's made at Washington's 9-yard line. 23, 19 yards there on the catch and run.
1st and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Herbert setting up to throw on 1st down. And he finds his tight end, Graham. Complete. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down.
Ran a perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
Herbert back to the air. And he finds Jimmy Graham. and able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Well, sometimes our pregame meetings do pay off, don't they? What do the guys in the locker room call him?
Well, they said it with a chuckle. They called him Old Reliable.
Yeah, that means he doesn't move quite as fast as he used to, but he still knows all the tricks, doesn't he? Even that little gentle push-off in order to get open, he finds a way to pick up a 1st down.
Incomplete.
Defensively, Charles, they continue to really limit this offense as far as yardage goes.
Yeah, you're exactly right. They've been assignment sound, staying in their lanes, keeping proper leverage, and communicating well, too.
Yeah, he's got it. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half. They've been denied touchdowns in the red zone twice already. Here comes 3rd and goal. And they'll go jet sweep to try to pick it up. And he's over the line and in for a Raider touchdown. Randy Moss, as the first half is winding down, and the Raiders have taken the lead.
For the 2-point conversion.
That could be an important swing right there, a touchdown in the final minute of the half to take the lead.
And I like the point you just made there. Could be an important swing because now that they have the lead, if they can carry that into the locker room at the half, they'll feel really good about what they accomplished in the first 2 quarters.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. From the 6. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
Washington takes over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Out there set ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And from this spot in the field to the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know there's some risk takers out there that may want to take one more shot before the clock runs out.
He was looking to get that one to DJ Moore. That'll bring up 2nd down. Final play of the half. It's Wilson. He's going to look deep for Moore. That is knocked away and incomplete, but a penalty flag. In the backfield, this might be a roughing call. The hit comes late. We saw it. There's your flag.
And we know that there's a guideline, right? Ball's gone. You get 1 step. If you're within 1 step of the quarterback, you can hit him as long as it's still done legally. But anything outside of that, looks like an extra step was involved.
Dancing to his left. And now he'll let this one go deep. Back over the middle. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down. So we've reached halftime here. A score you don't see that often, 8-3. As we send you to our EA studios in Orlando, here's Jonathan Coachman with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Washington down on the scoreboard, but they are getting the football first here, and we are back underway on EA Sports. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26.
Will take over 1st and 10.
Out there set ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And with the way this offense has played thus far, to be frank, they got to feel pretty grateful to be in the ball game.
I would agree with you totally because they've done all of nothing offensively in this game, yet they still find themselves in a position on this drive where a touchdown can give them the lead. They need to take advantage of it.
Yeah, they're still looking for that first touchdown here in the 3rd quarter. All they have so far, the field goal. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. T.Y. Hilton, the intended receiver. And now it's 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down and 6 yards to go.
From the gun, Wilson. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up.
That's an excellent job right there on 3rd down. Like any defense, you never want to let them get anything started. And that would have been a 1st down. Instead, you saw the contact on time, no penalty. And before this drive could get wings, it's 4th down.
The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. They were able to get the ball back here, didn't surrender any points. Now they'll look to add to that lead.
And how about the boost the defense gave them? Going right out on the field, shutting them down, not giving up any points, and turning the ball back over. They want to do their part now and show them a little respect and some gratitude by scoring some points.
And to get a little more cushion. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. He's picked off at his own 46. And they will be set up now as he brings this thing all the way back inside the 20. Well, holding on to the lead at this stage in the second half, those are the types of plays you really want to try and stay away from.
And when you're a rookie, keeping your focus is something that you still have to work on all the time because there's so many distractions around you between the crowd noise and your coaches and your teammates. But the other part, you've got to learn how to finish. The 2 F's for a rookie quarterback.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7.
14-yard line.
Operating from the gun, Wilson. That is caught at the 7-yard line. And he can't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. First target, first catch, and a first down.
1-yard line.
They'll try and run it in with White. And he is into the end zone for a Washington touchdown. Punching it in. From a yard away. And Washington has retaken the lead. Russell Wilson now will bring his guys up to go for 2. They're going to try and run. And he will dive into the end zone, and the 2-point conversion is successful.
Washington 11, Raiders 8.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And ultimately, he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Put it mildly, because they're not even over 100 yards yet. And in today's NFL, where it's a pass-first league, that is quite surprising. Not many teams patient enough to stick with the run. Everybody wants to advance the ball through the air. They've got to get their timing back.
From the shotgun, here's Herbert. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down.
That's good.
A good pickup there, 26 yards.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Herbert off of play action. On Herbert, his 3rd interception. Picked off at the 38. And he's able to get it back here to the 43-yard line. Certainly not what he was hoping for, Charles. That's now 3 interceptions in this ball game.
But there's a lot of knowledge to be gleaned every time you throw an interception if you do things the right way. And hasn't there been a pretty darn good quarterback along the way who threw a lot of interceptions early, learned from them, and became great later?
Who would that be?
That'd be one Peyton Manning. Threw 28 his rookie year. That's the NFL record. How things turn out for him?
I think okay. He's a guy in all the commercials now, right?
Yeah, I think he's doing okay.
And this one too low.
Incomplete. He was
The line to gain is the 33 on 3rd down. From the gun, Wilson. And he's got his man, Hilton. And he's going to have the first down yardage as he's down at about the 30-yard line. Got what they needed there. The drive continues with a 9-yard pickup. On 1st down, Wilson. He'll rifle this one deep right side. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by Malcolm Jenkins. And he is all the way up past the 25.
Wilson's pass.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really...
Herbert has it knocked free.
That's the end of the 3rd quarter of play. With the
2nd and short now following the fumble.
8.
Operating from the gun, Herbert. And he'll get up to the 43-yard line. That one a first down pickup of 8.
Las Vegas. First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
From the gun, Herbert. Going deep for Diggs. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. William Jackson with a pick. And they have the football and will take over at the 24-yard line.
They'll take over first and 10 at their own 24.
After the interception, here's Wilson. That's complete to Moss out of the backfield. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. Nice way to start the drive, a gain of 12 and a first down.
First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Operating from the gun, Wilson being chased out left. He's going to take off with it. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. The escapability in evidence there as that one good for 15 and a first. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Here's Wilson. And he's going to be swallowed up. Sacked back at the 45-yard line.
6 yards.
Great job defensively. I think he was trying to go through his progressions, find someone to get rid of the football. Before he knew it, he was on his back.
So that just brings us right back to what you said in the beginning. A great job defensively. Nowhere to go with the football.
Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. So it's Washington with the football here as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Here's Moss with a catch out of the backfield. And he'll get up to the 43-yard line. They get 12 yards back, but it still leads to a 4th and long. I hate to surrender the football when you're nursing a slim lead, but they're going to have to punt it away. Trust that defense.
It's the right play at this stage of the game as well. You don't need to press it here because you do have that little bit of a cushion, and you count on your D to make it stand up.
And this one sails out of bounds. I think it'll be inside the 25. It will. 24-yard line is where they'll spot it. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. They're looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think...
And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. Yannick Ngakoue in there to drop him as that clock continues to run. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just over a minute to go in the game. And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19. Back to throw. Wide open receiver complete. And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line. That one good for 17 as they're set up better now for 3rd down.
3rd down.
And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game. He's going to let it fly. And, oh, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off down at the 10. And a terrific return as he'll take it up past the 35. And you have to wonder, Charles, a game like this, 5 interceptions, what does this do to the psyche of a young quarterback?
Well, based on the fact that he's still out there and he threw a 5th interception, I'm wondering if his head coach believes that he's really strong mentally and wants him to play through it. Because otherwise, you need to get him out and fight another day because this could leave lasting damage if he keeps throwing interceptions.
Flag comes in. This might be a free play. Got a man. It's Randy Moss. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. Well, we looked at each other right when he flinched. We knew that that flag was coming.
Yeah, offsides, easy call, mark off the 5, and keep it moving.
So this helps to start a drive. After the penalty, it'll be 1st and 5. from the gun. Wilson. And he is going to go down here, but we also have a penalty marker at the line of scrimmage. They may have jumped the gun. Credit the sack to Fred Warner. Now contact up front as penalty markers come in. Who is this against? A boost here to start the drive. After the penalty, it's 1st and 5.
And Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts.
It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. I think this is a free play for Wilson. Oh, no, he lost the football. And the Raiders...